than the robber with the mask. I fit the description, aka nigga. What is the difference? It's an enigma. I'm so divided, I'm with the vision. Crush that strip cause of my dreadlocks. Cross that street cause I'm with my friends. Curse every song in hip hop. Keep telling yourself it's a fake. Sirens on the way. Hey.
Yeah, I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Miss Badu told me and I know it. You can't.
What's good, y'all? It's Timmy 2 Dope. Welcome back to the only hip-hop reaction channel on YouTube. Do me a favor though, just don't fact check that, cause today I'm gonna give y'all my reaction to Saba and his latest album called A Few Good Things. It's a 14-track album, 3 or 4 of which I've already done a reaction to. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description down below, but real hype off of hearing those singles. But I'm also real hype looking at this track list and seeing some of these features. You know, of course you got G Herbo and Crazy Bone on some of the tracks I've already reacted to, but also you got Black, you got Smino, you got Mariba, you got Fushi, and you got the legend Black Thought on the track. And he doesn't just do collaborations with anybody, so real hype to see what this one's hitting for. Got a real high bar in my opinion that he set with his 2018 album Care For Me, so let's see if this one lives up to the hype. This is Saba, A Few Good Things. First track, Free Samples featuring Che Flea.
The summer's gaze gives me tingling now. They wished upon a star, I called it like I'm Randy Moss. When Randy fought for her property, she would turn down any cost. I'm the grandson of Carl, who lived across from the Fosters, then fostered me to spread love through holiday poverty. Hand-me-downs I was given, I thought they were bought for me. I tried that invincible shit, but the principle is when it's niggas defending your wig, then it's a pendulum shift. I tried to spin a little less like a minimalist, but then I could confess that this gets harder the bigger you get.
Hey, that's how you start off a motherfucking album, bro. Che Flea setting the tone with the vocals right off the rip, but god damn, bro, this is something I'm gonna really have to go through and dissect. I would break it down further if this wasn't an entire album review, you know what I mean? But this is how you set a tone for the album, bro. Second track, One Way, or Every Nigga with the Budget.
Want the bitch, but don't wanna die. It's a one-way street, though. It's a round trip when we fly. Never one way, one way. New crib by the seaside. On a one-way street though. Need $1 million after taxes. I might spend this shit on fashion. All this fashion make me stronger. Feel like Tony in the mansion. My baby mama looking like she could've won a passion. I'm not vegan, we been eating. Kick my feet up and get fatter. I'm a order pasta that I cannot properly pronounce. Keep my doors open in case a nigga pop up on my couch. Went from couldn't afford it to a nigga cop it without counting. All my text been voided since a nigga got me in accounting. Sent my mama up 1,000 and we crashed some open houses. All the rappers in Tarzana in the valley, Calabasas.
I hate using the word vibe, but that's exactly what this track was. And I also hate saying that this sounded like some background music, but again, that's what this track was. It was nothing crazy special, but something that you put on, you know, on a nice day, put the top down and just ride through and not really think about what's being said, you know what I mean? And just let this play and just vibe out to it, you know what I mean? That was this. That's not a bad thing at all, though. Third track, Survivor's Guilt with G Herbo. I've already done a reaction to it. I'll try to remember to leave it in the link in the description down below so y'all can go check that out. But I am just going to vibe out to it real quick to see how it fits within the album. So track 3, Survivor's Guilt featuring G Herbo.
My father told me that the world was mine and I believed him. My mama said I was a heathen. My grandma was the one to feed us. I'm the one to pay my sister tuition. I should probably go to the meetings. My grandpa smiling with no teeth in. My cousin's still supposed to be here. Hey. Now I keep it sacred geometry. I'm on my circle. I'm training for mayhem, but y'all on my triangle. Cause I saw silly niggas then change up. I'm still on my square like a plane. Be careful, they armed and they dangerous for diamond. Some niggas.
Hey, that whole scheme he said about the shapes and shit. Raised below poverty. Now I keep a sacred geometry. I'm with my circle. I'm training for mayhem, but y'all on more bitch. But y'all on more triangle. Cause I was a silly nigga done changed up. I'm still in my square like a plaintiff. Be careful, they armed and dangerous. For diamonds, some niggas is spiraling. Like, that shit went stupid. Track 4, an interlude called Circus.
On the west side, everything was perfect back in 2012 before our record hit the surface. Had a few girl I was juggling, I ain't never did the circus. Had a phone by Motorola, but the bill was out of service.
Yeah.
Chicago in and out like you trying to resuscitate it. Chicago, when we live, we should be fake.
think it's about time. Back then, waiting to bye-bye. Now I tend to spend my time.
Yeah.
Telling no, yeah, everything was perfect. All the small things about being broke, I never got to notice. I took everything for granted when the moment was slow motion. Got into a fender bender, whip so broken it was total.
Westside, everything was perfect back in 2012 before I record.
Oh, I need more of this, bro. Heavy Frank Ocean vibes on that one, and that is not a bad thing at all, bro. Oh my god, that might be the best one so far, bro. And it was just a 1 minute and 3 second track, bro. Yeah, I was fucking with that. 5th and 6th track I've already heard, and I believe I've done reactions to both of them. But track 5 is Fearmonger. Track 6 is Come My Way featuring Crazy Bone. I am just gonna, listen to them a little bit, see how they fit in with the album. So track number 5, Fearmonger.
So ain't no option. Let's go make more.
Cause fearmongers live among us. I feel hunger. Something that needs. Yeah, that shit fit great within the album, man. And honestly, when I first heard it, when I first did my reaction to this one, I really wasn't feeling it, upon first listen. But when I listened to it again, now within the album, I think it fits perfectly, and it's definitely grown on me. Track 6, Come My Way, featuring Crazy Bone.
Daydream thinking I get some money, and it would be good, and it would be good, and it would be good. All I'm thinking I get some money, and it would be good, and it would be good, and it would be good. Had to run the niggas to shit. I was that the guys had shield. Spotlights clean the windshield. Things I do free for a feel. Had the same friends since I was little.
Used to hoop Poppy and Jaleel.
Spooky bit the block, drop the tape.
Never know women from me, cause I'm knowing that I'm truly blessed. Coaching my steps. If I see my journey, they go to the right and I walk to the left. Hey.
Another one that just fits the theme and the vibe of this album perfectly. And again, just like Fearmonger before this, upon first listen, I was just like, this is okay. You know what I mean? It's a feel-good track, but it's kind of just mids, you know what I mean? But listen to it again, this has definitely grown on me. 7th track, Still, featuring Black and Smino.
Still missing my lady, still smoking like crazy, still can't believe this is all.
Let's go.
Still spinning per diem, still loving these hoes, still don't really need no more. Still.
Hey, if I was right, cause I'm life going right, then I might wanna redeal. I say I wanna be here, but I got moves to make. There's so many people working for me nowadays that I don't even know who I pay. Okay, I'm still right here beside you, getting sick of the costume.
Hey, that's where I'm trying to get to, bro. I couldn't even imagine getting to that point where you got so much money and you pay so many people. There's so many people on your team that's, you know what I mean, that's looking to you to provide for them, so to speak, that you don't even know who you pay. You know what I mean? That's just unimaginable for me.
290 windows down, I get reminded to slow down. I get a message, we up now. See her down with the ball down. I'm trying to be profound, but you would get lost with me. I had to leave you, put it on hold until you were crossing me again.
I really feel like his flows are always unique. I love the way he approaches tracks, and I love the way he flowed and approached this track. You know what I mean? But I really feel like he didn't say much in this verse. I might have to go back and listen to it again, but I really feel like there wasn't a lot of substance there.
Hope you still got ass, still got my hoodie, you still in my car, still have my wallet still in that pocket. Hope you don't call it.
Yeah.
Car still know your mama live right out Parker Road. Still be calling, told me she loved me, still got a bunch still, so what's fucking real disgusting.
Hey, when you want to talk about flows, bro, there might not be anybody better with the flow than Smino, bro. So unique with it. Maybe you got JID and you got Smino, really. Honestly, I mean, who else? Who else in that conversation, honestly?
Still be calling, told me she loved me, still got a bunch still, so what's fucking real disgusting. Still live for something, still love a woman, still got my gun inside of the pump. Still, I'm Shakespeare, no erasure. I wrote this verse of stone. Scope the horoscope of Morris, still tapped in with your hoe. Nino touched her soul.
I mean, come on, bro. I mean, come on. Every time I hear him, I feel like it's like, damn, I've never heard that flow before.
Nino touched her soul. I tell you, shot you when I'm in the booth. I eat it like Baba Ganoush. Baba the Lions and Baba the Goose. I'm really just stealing the youth.
And he's one of the only rappers that I've ever heard say Baba Ganoush, bro, and make that shit dope. 8th track, A Simpler Time, featuring Mariba. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that dude part, that low key kind of remind me of Booty by Black Youngster.
But it's important even if you poor. Why pick a fence in the reef on the door? We from the basement, concrete on the floor.
Okay.
When the father laid to rest, the
Yeah.
money never made me. I'm more than I invest. Makes it worth it. Said I put in more effort. Said I can't be perfect, but they said I'm getting it right.
More of the same with the unique flows and the unique approaches to the tracks and shit. This time, a lot more substance in this already. Just talking about the man of my family, can't be no teachers. You learn what you see and know we didn't see it. Money can't be the security for it, but it's important even if you're poor. White picket fence and a wreath on the door. We from the basement, concrete's in the floor. So just kind of saying, just kind of speaking to the duality of Chicago. How there's this side over here that's ritzy and, you know, got the white picket fence and all that. Then you've got the side, the life that he lived and the shit that he's seen. We from the basement, we from the concrete floor, we from the trenches, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with this so far. Not so sure about the delivery in the hook, but it might grow on me, who knows?
I'm like the sea when it meets the horizon now. Yeah. No one can shake me, not even Poseidon now.
Okay, talk that talk.
Live long and sing my song so black and free. That's all I really want this life to be.
It kind of sounds like her voice is like working against the beat. It really doesn't sound like it meshes together. It kind of sounds like she's trying to catch the beat. Something sounds off to it about me. Something sounds off to it. Something sounds off about it to me. Night track, Soldier. Okay. Already liking this hook better than the other one.
I'ma be a troop, trying to lead a troop of my own. You know what they do to one home, that's why I bought this here chrome. Don't need an automatic, not Paula Patton. But 2 guns, I thought about it. We called a cabin, like a rally. We drove it through the rain while my girl is in pain. It's not impossible.
Hey, I'm telling you, on a couple other tracks, and this one as well, the big boy influence is heavy with this shit, and I'm fucking with it.
Cause to play the part of father is a sacred art style. The city made a mark upon us. I'ma say that our father, all I can do is pray that they don't make me an example. Cause safety is something that is not here like a man tool. It's like I'm drafted and I gotta lead a family. I'm just hoping I return with all my body parts attached to me.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Hey, that shit might be one of the better verses that I've heard this entire year so far. I know we only 2 months in, but god damn, bro. I ain't about to break all this shit down, bro, but he was saying a lot of shit in this. What did he say at the end, though? They really caught my ears anyway. Because safety is something that is not here. Like Bantu knots, it's knotted hair. But he's saying it's not here, not hair. You know what I mean? Saba's so slick with it. And it sounds to me like he's telling the story about, you know, the birth of his baby girl, as he said, you know, a couple bars in. You know, they're trying to hail a cab while his girl is in pain. Talking about playing the fatherhood role and raising a troop of his own. You know what I'm saying? Have his own kids. You know, it ties into the Soldier title. This is one of my favorite tracks on this album so far, just off of the first minute.
I know I'm poor, but I don't want to go to war. The whole mission, I'll just miss me a more.
What is this?
In trenches among henchmen.
Oh, okay, I see. It says Saba. It says Saba featuring Pivot Gang. So, okay. Who's saying the lyric? Joseph Chilliams. I'm not, you know, too well versed in all the members of Pivot Gang. I know there's Day Day Pivot and there's, yeah, I guess that's the only one I know besides Saba. But Joseph Chilliams, let's see what he's got.
I know I'm poor, but I don't want to go to war. The whole mission, I'll just miss me a more. In trenches among henchmen and gore. Calling for the Lord like a slave with a sword. Watching my back like my ass getting fat. Told recruiters right before they shoot us that I can't differentiate between blue and black. When the gun let off in the crossfire, more than one death. Scope on my curves like I'm in a sundress. Drones follow me around after sunset. I'm getting hunted.
I can't even front. Homie 8.
Skin go bad.
Okay. What is this? I think that's my favorite track on this album so far, man. That's definitely, so far, when I get done with this album, that's the first one I'm going to be returning to for a repeat listen. 10th track, If I Had a Dollar, featuring Benjamin Earl Turner.
If I had a dollar inside my field, I'd be a rich nigga.
Ooh, oh, ooh.
Money that don't mean well.
I'ma
that
like
mean
this.
Rich nigga. Take a loss, take a win, take a breath, take it in, take it time. If I had a dollar all the times I failed, I'd be a rich nigga.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Reading the words of a few good men. Childhood ways take the food out your hand. Long little gang got the crew down the man. Microscopes to the moves that you made.
Yeah.
Enough flavor without fruit. Hop about the bitch and Biggie Smalls, give me the loot. They
Yeah.
put you the ball and you cause them to lose. Ain't call it, it is what it is. Bro, niggas love to break shit as a kid. If I had a dollar every time I did fail, nigga, I'd be rich. If I had a dollar every time I failed, I'd be a rich nigga.
Hey, this is a lot more trap sounded than I'm used to hearing with Saba, but he sounds great doing this sound, bro. This might be the one, bro. This might be the one.
If I had a dollar all the times I failed,
I'd be a rich nigga.
Put that song on sale, make you rich nigga.
I need Durkio on this, bro. I need it.
Still with the gang, I had learned to get bands with. Remember when we played our records, the record executives, presses, give guesses, just they couldn't download the messages. Niggas just ain't had the bandwidth. Damn new.
Yeah, like I said, that one might be the one. I don't know who Benjamin Earl Turner is, but he ate on that shit, bro. I'm gonna have to look more into him. We gonna move on to another song that I've already done a reaction to. Track number 11, Stop That.
Stop that.
Stop it, please.
You more concerned what others earn. That says a lot to me. I turned a million down a million times. That's not a lot to me. Shit is all ours like a captain would say. Treasure map is a trap and this rap is a rap. Till you back on the app. It's a matter of fact that you gotta protect your neck like a giraffe. While a calendar counting the days. The days only count if it's cash. When you hit the matches.
I forgot how much he snapped on this shit.
I'm pretending I'm thankful at Thanksgiving.
Track 12, Make Believe, featuring Fushi.
I got everything I could ever need, and I try to keep that in mind anytime I meet a man trying to sell a dream. It ain't no one telling me what to sing, and the people around me got better things to do with their life than telling me what I should do in the rhyme. It's the people close I gotta show up for.
Come on.
Just lost a friend to an overdose, made me question what I'm even sober for. Cause I used to think that I was scared to die, but I don't even know no more. Look, ma, I made it, it's like we dream. Look, ma, I made it, it's make believe. But I learned to imagine things, so I feel it when they looking after me. My heart used to be filled with jealousy for what others had, amongst other things. And then when y'all sit in the same room, you realize they ain't what they saying.
Hey, this shit low key just like poetry, bro. He's speaking right to my soul.
Look, ma, I made it, it's like we dream. Look, ma, I made it, it's make believe. Cause black boys on the side of town, not supposed to be on the front page of the newspaper for doing greater. I spent a lot of time wondering who's safe. It's food on the table, I'm grateful, I don't give a fuck about a label. Yeah, they put a meal on the table, but my granny really put meals on the table.
Man. And that just, that hook really encapsulates the album. It said, look, Mom, we made it. It's like we dreamed. Because black boys on this side of town not supposed to be on the front page of the newspaper for doing greater. They used to seeing black boys from that side of town in the newspaper for murders, for getting murdered, for getting locked up, for bad shit. You know what I mean? It's never for doing good things. And then he said, I spent a lot of time wondering who will save us. It's food on the table. I'm grateful. I don't give a fuck about the label. Yeah, they put a meal on the table, but my granny really put meals on the table. Like the home-cooked meals. She was the glue that held the family together. She was always hot meals on the table for the family to gather around and share memories and laughs and all that shit. Yeah, the label put meals on the table, but this is what really matters. Oh, Fushi, man. Absolutely beautiful, man. 13th track, 2012.
Music's our common interest. We rambling about Kendrick and Kid Cudi. I'm trying to put her onto shit that she missing. I even gave her my tapes and hope she would try to listen.
Yeah.
The kind of bond where it get hard not to fall in your feelings. But she talking about friendship.
Whoa.
A similar community on the same side. I had everything I needed. Everything. Yeah, I had everything I needed. Everything.
I really love when Saba gets into his storytelling bag. This sounds like it could have fit right in on Take Care. Take Care? Yeah, on Take Care. No. Care for Me, my bad. Take Care is the Drake album. This sounds like it would have fit in perfectly on Care for Me, just as far as the storytelling goes.
Niggas that had each other back in the world against them, from a poverty-stricken parable that our hearts had written. We come from 50-cent bags of candy and penny pitching. It's like a wishing well if we gave the concrete our wishes. My granny basement became the mecca like Eric Foreman's. The cushion in my uncle couch fell out, but we still on it. Shit, if you ever need a place to stay, you can sleep over. I can take you where it's rough, I mean the catacomb. All these bodies dropping, same blocks that we played tag. For some old shit they wanted, they paid back. So we escaped it all.
That line right there is very sobering and very telling of the life that he lived. Right here, he says, I can take you where it's rough, I mean the catacomb. All these bodies dropping, same blocks that we played tag. Like, just the difference of a few years when you're a child and you have that innocence, you just having fun, no worries in the world, you playing tag, to a few years later, you're driving around that same block and it's, damn, there's bodies that dropped here, chalk outline, hey, you got memories of so-and-so died over here, and it's that same spot, you know what I mean? The difference a few years makes is crazy. Saba in his storytelling bag is next level. 14th and final track, A Few Good Things, featuring Black Thought and Aaron Allen Kane.
I put the punch in the kick instead of punching the clock. It's no wonder that this is timeless. Nights spent sleeping on the floor, need a better release of cots. The grind never stopped for the working class. Fuck a Birkin bag, I learned my colors, then I had to watch what color shirt I had. Like a concierge, I showed the way of our concerning past. Still with the same niggas, and that mean the women too. The only thing changed what I paid for the tennis shoe. Like Eminem on stage, 4 blue, this is living proof. Bad things come in threes, good things come a few.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Also, an underrated, aspect of Saba, his energy, bro. He always matches the energy of the beat perfectly. Right here is a perfect example. This line at the end, though, man, he said, like Eminem on the stage for a blue, this is living proof. Proof was, I think, his hype man, but his best friend, his homie, you know what I mean, who unfortunately got. I don't want to say how he died. Y'all let me know in the comments, but unfortunately passed away before Eminem really, shot to fame and became who he is today. Slick bars from Saba.
We went back to where we start from. Not the only one. All the fears they have to run from. And the only one who feel pain. Niggas repping blocks like the taxi wars, but the thing about turf is that it never actually grows. I tried to focus on the sprouts like a grocery store, but in the hood, shit don't always go how it's supposed to go.
That's an interesting concept. Like I've never thought about it in that way. He says niggas repping blocks like the taxi wars. I'm assuming that was a thing that happened maybe in Chicago where like the taxis had, territory or whatever. But he says, but the thing about turf is that it never actually grows. Like, the territory is the territory. It's always going to be like that. You're not expanding, you know what I mean? You're just staying stagnant, you know what I mean? I never thought about that. And that's what these gangs are sometimes fighting over, is this turf. But it's never going to grow. It is what it is, you know what I mean?
Because believing in yourself not often celebrated. People projecting a mirror image that is merely hatred. The fear he faces is the same as me and Pira Jason. All truth, I don't lie. Like Shakira shaking, iridescent. People show their colors, I assume they true. Bad things come in threes, good things coming soon.
Okay.
From what we know about my mother, she was cut from the cloth for South Carolina Gullah.
Talk to him,
She
Black.
knew to keep the rule, the right amount of color. Her old soul remind you of somebody Abuela. It's smooth. The way she dip into a mental capoeira when she's staring into your soul. And you trying not to let her. Now and then you might get a word thrown, acting like they still in school. But in the grand scheme of things, it all seems pretty minuscule. A cool toast to the people we adore the most. Let's hold them close.
Black Thought is just too good, bro. The clarity, the diction that he's speaking with, bro, he is so underrated. The definition of underrated. The pictures that he's painting with this shit, unreal.
I'm wide awoke, what I'm haunted by is more than ghosts. In suede slippers, sipping the morning roast, listening to Harlan Oates. Oyster flex on the ashy wrist, as I reflect on what got me this. How I'm one of Cassie kids. We from SP and we come in twos. I'm unenthused, but good things come in fuse.
Talk to him. Legend, bro.
I tried that invincible shit, but the principle is when it's niggas defending your wig, then it's a pendulum shift. I tried to spin a little less like a minimalist, but then I could confess that this gets harder the bigger you get. But necessary for the family that has somewhere to live. So you stuck with making decisions more than some wouldn't get. The baggage that come with the bag, hope you not fumbling it. Mirror, done out of sprint like I'm honoring nip. When commas the common denominator, all the percent in hopes that it would be different. The boat we was on had physics that left some of us swimming. Don't ask about my independence, we not financially literate. Dangle $1 million when oxygen.
Oh, this man not taking a breath this entire verse. Breathe, Saba.
Wanna breathe, we've been drowning down there for centuries. Black and brown boy identity, families that depend on me. Art get turned to assembly line, every line my lineage. Glass half full, the other half was the emptiness. We turned a bunch of nothing to abundance. Few good things.
God damn. This album right here felt like a complete 180 from Care For Me. Care For Me I would describe as a very dark and depressive album, and this was the exact opposite of that. This had vibes and themes of family, friendship, childhood, nostalgia, home-cooked meals, making memories, laughing together, loving your neighbor and the neighborhood you come from, struggling and smiling despite all of that. Off first listen, I'ma just have to give it some high mids on the dope scale, but I guarantee by the end of 2022, this will be one of my favorite albums of the whole year. But that's all I got for today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub and show some love. Leave a comment down below as well. Let me know what your favorite track was and what you would rate this album on the dope scale. And remember, if it's not too dope, then it's probably mids.
Yeah, I'm dope.